I made donuts for the very first time as a culinary student, and I am so glad with the result that I got. So we were asked to make 30 pieces of donuts. I made 10 pieces already off the camera, and I'm making 20 pieces today. So the first thing I did was to sieve my flour in a bowl, and in another separate bowl, I'm going to be adding 2 cups of water, 2 large eggs, some sugar, and of course my flour. So I'm gonna be adding some margarine and some milk flavor. I wasn't taught to use milk flavor, but I decided to just do it just so I can know what it's like. I added some instant yeast. Using my hands, I'm gonna be mixing that until it is well combined and forms into a dough. At this point, my dough is formed, and I'm going to be transferring that into a work surface, and then I will begin to knead. Guys, this is where the bulk of the work is. But who am I not to do Chef Tilda's assignment? I kneaded for about 45 to 50 minutes until it is like this, like what you're seeing right now. I divided that dough into 2 because I'm going to be making some glazed and some filled donuts. On my work surface, I sprinkled in some flour before adding the first batch of the dough. I sprinkled the flour so that it will not stick. Using a wooden rolling pin, I am going to be rolling that out into some equal surface. Using my donut cutter, I'm going to be cutting out some of the donuts. I'm going to be cutting that out into the desired size and shape that I want. So I'm going to be using the second dough to make a filled donut. So my client wanted a donut without extra sugar or chocolate and all of that. And that is what I'm going to be delivering. Now, this is the second batch of the dough. Using a knife, I'm going to be cutting that into some pieces. I'm supposed to use a digital scale to weigh out this, but unfortunately, I'm yet to get one. So using my hands, I'm going to be